Are you a fool for loving so deeply, or is it the world that's foolish for not understanding the depth of your heart? The way you give yourself completely, even when you know it could break you, it's either madness or the purest form of love. They say only a fool falls in love, but perhaps the real foolishness lies in never taking the chance. Because in that leap, in that wild surrender, there's a magic that only the brave-hearted will ever know. Are you a fool for holding on to the dream of us, or is it the strength of your belief that will eventually make it real? Sometimes the line between foolishness and faith is so thin that it feels like walking on air. To feel so much, to care so deeply, some may call it foolish, but it's in this vulnerability that your true strength lies. The courage to love without guarantees is a rare gift, not a flaw. People might say you're a fool for still believing in us, but they don't see what you see: the potential, the connection, the unspoken bond that ties us together, even in the silence. Is it foolish to wait for someone who may never return, or is it the hope in your heart that refuses to let go? In that delicate balance between waiting and moving on, your soul dances in a rhythm only it can hear. Are you a fool for thinking that love can conquer all? Maybe. But isn't it also the most beautiful belief one could hold on to? In a world full of cynicism, your heart remains a beacon of hope. They say you're a fool for loving someone who might never love you back, but they don't understand that loving you isn't about reciprocity. It's about the purity of feeling something so true and deep, even if it's one-sided. Are you a fool for imagining a future with someone who seems out of reach? Perhaps. But dreams are the seeds of reality, and those who dare to dream are the ones who change the world. They call you foolish for giving second chances, but they don't realize that forgiveness is a strength, not a weakness. It takes a big heart to see beyond the mistakes and still find love. Is it foolish to keep fighting for love in a world that's so quick to give up? Maybe, but the fiercest warriors are those who fight for what they believe in, even when the odds are stacked against them. Are you a fool for holding on to the good memories when the present is so painful? Or is it those memories that give you the strength to endure, hoping that better days will come again? They say you're a fool for wearing your heart on your sleeve, but the truth is, only the bravest souls dare to be so open, so vulnerable. It's not a weakness, it's your superpower. Is it foolish to love someone who keeps you at a distance? Perhaps. But love is a force that doesn't obey logic or reason. It simply is, and sometimes that's all it needs to be. Are you a fool for thinking that time will heal all wounds? Maybe. But time has a way of revealing truths that the present cannot, and in that unfolding, there is often peace. They call you foolish for waiting, but patience is a rare virtue in a world that demands instant gratification. Your willingness to wait shows the depth of your love and the strength of your spirit. Is it foolish to believe in forever when everything seems so temporary? Perhaps. But in that belief, there's a beauty that transcends the fleeting moments, giving life a deeper meaning. Are you a fool for thinking that love is enough? Maybe. But love is the one thing that can move mountains, heal wounds, and create miracles. It's never just enough. It's everything. They say you're a fool for trusting again after being hurt, but trust is the foundation of love. Without it, there can be no connection, no intimacy. Your willingness to trust again is a testament to your resilience. Is it foolish to love someone more than they love you? Perhaps. But love isn't a competition. It's a gift you give freely without expecting anything in return. And that's the most powerful kind of love. Are you a fool for believing in the power of love to change someone? Maybe. But love has a way of transforming even the hardest of hearts. And your belief in that power is what makes you extraordinary. They call you foolish for forgiving those who have hurt you, but forgiveness is the key to freedom. It releases you from the chains of anger and bitterness, allowing you to move forward with an open heart. Is it foolish to think that love can overcome all obstacles? Perhaps. But love is a force of nature, and like a river carving through rock, it finds a way to flow, even through the toughest barriers. Are you a fool for holding on to hope when everything seems lost? Maybe. But hope is the light that guides us through the darkest times, and your unwavering faith is what makes you strong. Are you a fool for hoping that one day they will understand your love? Maybe. But hope is what keeps the heart alive, and sometimes it's the only thing that gets us through the darkest of nights. They say you're a fool for believing in love after heartbreak, but love is not about dwelling on the past. It's about the courage to open your heart again and trust in the possibility of something new. Is it foolish to think that love can fix what's broken? Perhaps. But love has a way of mending the most shattered of pieces, creating a beauty that was not there before. Are you a fool for giving your all to someone who may never reciprocate? Maybe. But in that act of giving, you reveal the depth of your character and the purity of your intentions. They call you foolish for dreaming of a future with someone who seems unreachable, but dreams are the compass of the soul, guiding us towards what we truly desire, even when it feels out of reach. Is it foolish to think that love can bridge the gap between two different worlds? Perhaps. But love is the universal language that transcends boundaries and creates connections where none seemed possible. Are you a fool for thinking that love can heal old wounds? Maybe, but love has a remarkable ability to soothe the pain of the past, offering solace and comfort where there was once only hurt. They say you're foolish for holding on to a love that others deem impossible, but sometimes it's the belief in the impossible that leads to the most extraordinary outcomes. Is it foolish to keep believing that love can overcome all challenges? Perhaps. But love's strength lies in its ability to persevere through adversity, finding its way even when the road is tough. Are you a fool for thinking that love can change someone for the better? Maybe. But love has a transformative power that can inspire growth, healing, and new beginnings. They call you foolish for continuing to hope for a change that may never come, but hope is the beacon that guides us through uncertainty, and without it, we are lost. Is it foolish to trust in love when it seems like trust has been broken? Perhaps. But trust is the foundation of love, and rebuilding it is a testament to the strength and resilience of the heart. Are you a fool for holding on to the memories of a love that once was? Maybe. But those memories are the chapters of your story, each one adding depth and meaning to the narrative of your life. They say you're a fool for loving someone who is not ready to love you back, but sometimes the most profound love is found in the patience and understanding we offer to others. Is it foolish to believe in the power of love to heal a broken heart? Perhaps, but love's ability to mend and restore is a miracle that defies logic and touches the soul in ways words cannot describe. Are you a fool for thinking that love can bring about true change? Maybe. But love is a catalyst for transformation, capable of inspiring us to become the best versions of ourselves. They call you foolish for waiting for a love that seems distant, but waiting with hope is a testament to your dedication and the strength of your belief in the power of love. Is it foolish to hold on to a dream of love that others might dismiss? Perhaps, but dreams are the whispers of the heart, guiding us towards the fulfillment of our deepest desires. Are you a fool for believing in a love that others think is lost? Maybe, but love has a way of finding its way back, rekindling what once seemed impossible to revive. They say you're a fool for loving someone who has hurt you, but love is not about holding grudges. It's about embracing the possibility of healing and renewal, even after pain. Is it foolish to continue loving someone who has moved on? Perhaps, but love is not bound by time or circumstance. It endures beyond the present, holding on to the hope of a future together. Are you a fool for believing that love can conquer fear? Maybe. But love is the only force capable of dispelling fear and bringing light into even the darkest corners of the heart. They call you foolish for giving your heart so openly, but it is this very openness that allows love to flow freely, creating connections that are deep and lasting. Is it foolish to think that love can overcome differences and bring people together? Perhaps. But love has a unique ability to bridge divides, uniting even the most disparate of souls. Are you a fool for holding on to the hope that things will get better? Maybe. But hope is the fuel that drives us forward, propelling us through challenges and towards brighter days. They say you're foolish for loving someone who doesn't reciprocate, but your love is not diminished by another's inability to return it. It remains a pure and powerful force within you,